Hi everybody, this is Cardfight Vanguard. I'm ZaCaptain here, and I got Dempster.
Hi.
I've got Joe.
Yo.
And today, what is this dinky little thing? Is this really what we're reviewing today or overviewing today?
Wait, something
seems different. What?
Yeah.
What? Why is this tiny? Why is this tiny? Anyways, this is the new GBT11 for... I'm still laughing.
More like GBT 5.5 because it's half of it. Anyway,
it's true.
GBT11.
This is GBT11.
Yep.
What's the Japanese name, Dempster?
Kijin Korin.
Or in English, it's known as Demonic Advent.
Sorry.
Technically not wrong, but I like the English name being Demonic Advent. It's high class. Anyways,
wow.
This dinky little thing is the brand new booster set that's being released for Cardfight Vanguard today.
Yep.
So instead of the 30 packs that we usually get and the larger size box that's literally like 1.5 size bigger,
Yep.
now they've taken out the air out of it already, and we've got this right now. This is your new booster set.
Yes.
Now, of course, it looks smaller, but it actually packs more. It's literally like a
more of a punch. Don't mind me, I'm just looking
It's
for.
it's like a mini. So as Dempster looks around there, you guys can see the release dates for this. In Japanese, is released out now. In English, you probably have to wait a couple more months because next month is Bermuda month.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. So next month is Bermuda month for both English and Japanese. So we're gonna be looking forward to that. At the same time as well, so this is when you'll be getting your releases for this. Now looking forward, so let's just look around this small dinky thing and get a brand new feel for it. Alright, so then how many packs are there in there this time round?
Okay, this time round, instead of 30 usual packs, we have 16 packs, but each pack comes with 7 cards, and as per all extra boosters and all, two of them are considered definite rare and above. No, one is rare and the other one's rare and above. So
yeah, the one is both of them rare and above, one of them being rare and above. However, as I've heard, there's actually double foil packs. So there'll be some packs that actually will be double foil. So we could potentially get more out. So we literally will be able to get more. They're giving us more in one box in a small tiny package, which looks kind of disappointing.
Yep.
In a way. So anyways, while we're elevating this and there's no one to read, so I'll go through the clans that you can actually get in this set. So there's 6 clans that you can get in here. You have Gear Chronicle, Nobatama, of course, the 2 on the front here. You as well as boost for Kagero,
Royal
Paladin,
Genesis, Dark Irregulars, and not to forget Crane Elemental.
Yes, Crane Elementals are very, very important.
Very, very importantly useless. Thank you.
No, they're quite important actually. So anyways, going through the box, let's go into the aesthetics right now. So on the front here, you see Shindo Chrono and Onimaru Kazumi on the front with Enma Ninryu. What's the rope called?
Enma Ninki.
Mujin Lord.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is Mujin Lord right in front down there. So aesthetically pleasing on the front, nice dark purple, reminds me of BT03 back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Yes, on the front here, Cardfight Vanguard G, it's smaller. On the side here, this is where Dempster gets the information over there. And then on the back here, barcodes and stuff. On here is the name. Well, there's not much to go for. So
at the bottom we have what comes back as a tradition, the card dividers. So if you don't have card dividers, instead of giving you one for every box, as a box topper, you can now cut your own from the bottom. So this, I guess, this is a cut top box bottomer. It comes with the bottom of the box. Thank you. Alright, so without delay, let's dive into this because this is absolutely brand new to us now. There's nothing in the front here. It's packed. It's literally to the brim.
It's packed to the brim.
Okay, before that, we've got we'll go with that later. So we have the card list as well as some sample deck recipes that Bushiro recommends. Thank you very much, Bushiro.
Thank you for the card list. We had a good laugh with a few of them. Especially the Oracle Think Tank one, so it was extremely funny.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it was quite funny as well. So this is the so there's not much that we can go.
Okay, now what we about is that with every box, as a box topper, we are given, I believe this is 5 sleeves.
Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 actually. I think. Anyway, sleeves with Chrono and Kazumi at the front.
Right, so each box gets one of these. However, if you manage to gather enough people or you have enough money to throw around, if you actually manage to get one carton, you can actually get one playmat, at least for Japanese side.
Correct.
So you can actually, on top of your box that you get with 20 of them in one carton, you can actually, on top of it, you actually get one playmat. And it's actually a really, really nice playmat. If you can showcase to you, we'll showcase to you at another time. If you can't, well, whatever. So anyways, this is on the side here. Now the packs itself. Now there are 20 on 20, 10 on each side. Now 16. So 8 on each side. Yes. So there's 7 cards, so it feels a bit heavier right now. And then on the front here is the same, a bit more tightly packed version of the front cover that you see here. A bit more tightly packed down there. And the back here is the same information that you get from the side of the boxes and everything. Now we don't know the rarity spread of one box, so we're really just gonna open one box and see what we get in there. So yeah, but pretty much nothing else is left to be said. So I guess without further ado, let's just get straight to the opening then.
Let's go.
Let's go. Okay. Oh, Jin. Jin. Oh, that's the double foil.
There we go.
There we go. So basically, yes, this is it. In one pack that I opened, right, there's actually 2 foils in there. So your rarity may differ depending on what box that you manage to pick up. So or what packs that you buy. Okay, so this is one box I've opened up here. So from the looks of it, right, with the double foils, I'm not sure if it's every box that will have one double pack. So we have to safely assume that you will be able to get minus these 2 cards that we have here. We basically get 1, 2. This is a triple R, is it? Yeah. So basically you get 3 triple Rs, and it's actually the same. With the luck chance that you might get 1 extra double R. So which is interesting, and plus the reprint, I'm not counting the reprint as well. So
we treat the reprint as a triple R, I guess.
Yeah, reprints are actually separate from from the 8 foils that you get. We've always opened up like one box and then there's a nice one.
Triple R treatment.
Yeah, it's a triple R treatment indeed. So it's a reprint treatment. Yeah. Anyways,
as part of the box dividers, we have what comes back as counters. So we have the dominate counters, all 6 of them.
Shihai, all of them.
Shihai, 1 blaze, 1
darkness,
and 1 bind zone. For what again?
Bind zone is for I don't know.
Yeah, I honestly don't know why bind zone is part of it. But what's even funnier is the one after it. It says Tencent de kitetsukatte ne.
Basically, it means please cut the dotted line and use it. In a very high tension kind of tone.
Yeah. So basically, right, it's like they ran out of things to put as counters, so they put this note in just in case we don't know what the dotted lines do.
That will explain why bind zone is there of all things. So I guess it's a spot indicator to tell you where the bind zone is.
I guess they were trying. So
yeah, I guess we do appreciate them. So
A for effort, but everything else is like okay. Anyway,
moving on. So now we didn't open any of the GR, so we didn't open all of them. I mean, it is one box after all. So if you want to see what else is in this set, you can head over to the link's description below. You head over to our booster pack post that's on our blog right now, so you guys can actually see the post, the other stuff that we missed out in the set, which you can also get in Demonic Accent. Now it's brand new, there's more stuff in there. They've got 10 cards here instead of our usual 8. So there's more stuff in here that they're offering us for less of a pack but more expensive. So why is it less but then more? I like to know that indeed. So
please, I really want to know why, like exactly why. What's the reason?
Why?
But you know what? They are doing business. We are just playing the game. We will never click.
Probably. Fair enough. Alright. So let's just get straight into the cards that we opened up here. So let's start explaining them one by one. So we go on to one of Dempster's favorite cards. Actually, it's also one of my favorite cards. I kind of like.
We both like it really.
Yeah, we both really like this card. So this is for Genesis. Dempster, this is
premium. Is it? No, Prime Beauty Amaruda.
So
anyway, alright, so she has 3 skills. First one is Revelation on the Vanguard and Rearguard Circle. So we already explained what Revelation is about, so we won't get there. Her continuous skill next, it's a continuous skill. While paying the cost for... Okay, you may also use Soul Blast 3 Revelation cards as your cost to pay for strike. So she has an alternate
strike or paying strike. So.
Yes. Woohoo! Her next skill is a strike skill. So column last one, when your genius strikes, you may pay the cost. If you do, soul charge 2. Then if you soul charge a card with the Revelation ability with this with this effect, then draw a card, choose up to 2 of your units during that turn, they get plus 4k. So wow, this totally eliminates the need of having draw triggers really.
True enough as well. Because
beautiful.
Well, Prime Beauty after all, so
I see what you did there.
yeah, so that's actually the new Ace 4 Genesis as well. A lot of people thought it was going to be Artemis. Yeah, I knew for a fact that it wasn't Artemis to begin with, so I don't see the connection.
But I thought it would be like something similar.
Yeah,
but we didn't expect Amaruda really.
Which is
the loreist in me. What's the official term for it?
The law as something. The guy that reads up a lot of law. So
in me is itching to find out who Amaruda is.
Yeah, but I believe Amaruda is actually like a fairy. Am I wrong?
Yeah. Oh my god, I can call myself an oracle now. Okay, anyway, moving on.
Yeah. So Amaruda actually can be built into our own deck right now.
Yes.
So although you can mix Fenrir with Amaruda, but I don't see the point in that because Amaruda actually focuses more on the Revelation ability more so than what Fenrir does.
Yeah, and Fenrir himself doesn't have Revelation at all. So you might block yourself if you use Fenrir. And besides, there's another Fenrir we're going to talk about anyway. So
we will get to there when we get to there. But moving on, let's go to Leon's favorite card right now. Mine too as well, because I also play Kagero on the side. So
you're a clan dude.
Yes, I am. I wish you guys could see me shake. I'll just do this instead. Anyways, moving on. So this is for Leon's sake. This is Draconic Blade Master Cohen. So this unit has the Blaze ability. We won't explain Blaze because we explained them in the long video. So if you guys are not sure on what it is, look up GBT07.
You're just copying me right now.
Yes, I am. So this unit has Vanguard Brigade Circle Blaze. So on the second skill on the Vanguard Circle, when your G unit strikes, you may pay the cost, which is counter +1. If you do, choose one of your opponent's rear guards, retire it. Then if you choose one of your units with the Blaze ability, and they get +3k. So it goes back more to the power in that sense. But the most important skill of Draconic Blade Master Cohen is that the third skill on the Vanguard Circle, GB2, at the end of any turn, if your opponent has no rear guards, then you may choose a grade 3 unit with the Blaze ability from your drop zone and add it to your hand.
Oh!
So you eliminate the need for strike orders in a way, because as long as you keep your opponent's field empty, you actually can get 1 extra card from your drop zone to your hand.
This guy has taken lessons from Draconic Overlord
in a way, but at the same time also because you can only grab units from that has the Blaze ability.
Yep.
So from my thoughts and not looking into the commons and rares here for this set, right, there's actually quite a viable number of grade 3s that you can actually fetch, which includes the common Basui, which is actually very strong for a common card.
Yes, it is.
When your Vanguard is blazing, it's +5k.
Yeah.
So it's actually quite strong, and it's actually nice to be able to really keep on dropping that. And as long as you keep your opponents empty, you can keep picking it up.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Oh
wait, this one, the new Asha, the Searing Heart Flower Maiden Asha, literally says F you to this. Oh, you need a field to be empty. Casually calls one.
He can eliminate it for you or during his turn, so it's fine. So alright, moving on. So this is for Gear Chronicle. Yep. So this is Metal Pulsar, Alnir Phoenix. So basically this is Chrono's copied homework from Tayo. Cardfight Vanguard meme, shout out to you guys. So basically this unit has is a strike Vanguard skill. So counter +1, the cost is counter +1. Choose a unit in the same energy zone with the same name as it and flip it face up.
Yep.
Then basically when this unit attacks, you may pay that cost. If you do, look at the top 5 cards. For every face up G unit that you have in your G zone, choose up to 2 Zodiac Time Beasts and call them to separate Vanguard circles from that 5. And then after that, send them to the bottom of the deck. Choose, and then the rest that you did not choose, put to the bottom of the deck in any order. Yeah, that's the right way. Now that's the second skill. The third skill is that on GB3 continuous, all of your Zodiac Time Beast rear guards get +2k.
Wow, that's annoying, man.
Yes, so when you strike to him and it's on GB3, not only can you use his skill to attack and call out another 2 more, but you can also have them all +2k if they're all Zodiac Time Beasts, which of course it is, you can only call Zodiac Time Beasts. Now this is actually a strong support for the Zodiac Time Beasts in general, and it's actually quite a viable strike. However, you know my complaints about GB8. This is exactly why I have my complaints about GB8. Because this card actually doesn't, it does flip, yes. It does flip in that regard. So, but then, like if you look at the GR, like Mystery Freeze, which is not here, you guys can kind of know why, because that one doesn't flip, and so you come down to the choice between that or trying to get the GB8. Yep. But that's a story for that video. We leave it to that video. So moving on to one of Dempster's favorite units back in the day.
Yep. But
before Amaruda came out, so.
But unfortunately, I'm not very hyped up for this because this one is the Black Wolf or something. The Black Wolf God Protector. I don't know. No, God something. Okay, anyway, Fenrir. It's a new Fenrir.
It's the new Fenrir.
Kami o Nerau Kurokami.
The Black Wolf that hunts gods.
Okay.
Something like that.
Something
Makes sense.
So the Ragnarok Fenrir.
Yes.
So his one and only skill, which is why I'm saying it's disappointing, is when this unit appears on the Vanguard or Vanguard circle, you may pay the cost, which is Counter +1 and Soul +3. If you do look at the top 3 cards of your deck, add one of them to your hand, one into your soul, and the rest to the bottom in any order you like. And then if you have a face-up Fenrir in your G zone, countercharge 1. Now, on hindsight, it's actually okay. It's not that bad. If you call him to the Vanguard circle, if you write to him, you get 1 card in your soul, which is pretty good. But the problem is the second part of the skill. You need to have a face-up Fenrir in order to countercharge 1.
And there's only one in existence currently right now, which is Mythical Hellsky Beast Fenrir.
And he's limited to GB2.
Yes.
So you can't use him on first strike. So why do you have to? I mean, granted, this one has no GB limitations, but again, if you ride up to him, you only get 1 card in your soul, and you do not get a consistent soul charge when you strike. So, if you want to ride to Fenrir, go with the other one. This one is better as a rear guard, trust me.
Yes, it is better as a rear guard, which makes me think that you can actually make a full Fenrir deck.
You can
in this regard, but of course you can also pair this Fenrir with Amaruda as well.
Yes.
It's actually easier for you to pair this with Fenrir with that Amaruda instead of the one that strikes.
Yes, because the other Fenrir, Hellsky Beast Fenrir, right?
Yep. Mythical Beast.
Mythical Beast Fenrir, the other one. It's actually better if you have Savava as alternate grade 3 instead, because she's the only Vanguard with the Revelation ability. That will change because of Amaruda, but either way, if you call her to Vanguard Circle, you can still use her Revelation ability and her other skill, which allows you to Soul +3 +5k. Utility wise, it's much better than this Fenrir here.
In many ways than one.
Yes.
So, alright, so let's move on to other units. Now, this is a unit that we should come familiar with because, anime and stuff. So, it's time to go the creepy and the kooky, mysterious and spooky because this is Dumjin. Flare Trooper Dumjin. I don't know where I was going with that transition. I was trying to transition to Dum 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 Dum. Jin Dum 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 Jin Jin. The joke that we made previously in one of our videos. So basically, Flare Trooper Dumjin, Sentinel. So the second skill is that when this unit appears in the Guardian Circle from your hand, you may pay the cost, which is card 1 card for your hand. If you do, choose one of your units as being attacked, and for the battle, it cannot be hit. It has more abilities than that because the third skill is that Vanguard Circle, it has Blaze.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you call this a Vanguard Circle, you can actually apply the Blaze effect to your Vanguard. But what's more important is actually its 4th skill, which is a continuous skill GB1 in the Guardian Circle. If you have a Dumjin, a Flare Trooper Dumjin in your drop zone, this unit gets plus 15k shield.
Wow.
This is Kagero's Alicia. From Gold Paladin. So this is literally that because in continuous skill in the Guardian Circle, this unit gets plus 50k shield. So if you start with him being the only card in your hand, as long as you got 1 Dumjin in the drop zone, this is plus 50k shield. That should this eliminates the need for any of the other Gigas they have. Even I dare say, even Protect Orb Dragon. Nobody will want to get Protect Orb Dragon anymore. Not with Dumjin being the way that it is. Yes. It's actually really, really that good. So thank you very much for existing.
But he's a whiny little kid though.
Yeah, he is not. He is whiny. The kid is just a kid. Okay. So it just enforces stereotype. So in that regard,
whiny little kid.
The whiny little kid.
Alright, next card.
Next card. So this is actually the first one that we see here for Nobatama. So Dempster, what is the name?
Okay, this one is Emmaninryu Magun Tenbu. So it's got 1 X skill, is Dominate, once per turn, counter blast 1, choose a card from your G zone, choose a face down card from your G zone with the same name as this unit, and turn it face up. So choose one of your opponent's rear guards, and for each card in face up in your G zone during your turn, it gets plus 3k. Then dominate that unit as stand. attack another of your opponent's units with that unit. At the end of the battle, retire the dominated unit.
Oh.
Oh, it's you.
It's you.
Alright. So, and then there's also the small text, which is that you may pay the cost for any auto abilities or any abilities that the dominated unit has.
By paying its cost.
By paying its cost. So that's what the whole entire skill actually all says. Now, if you're not sure what Dominate does, do check out our video for the trial deck. The Nubatama trial deck that has Shiranui or Boro. So you can check out there and see what Dominate is all about, because we explain more in detail from there. But for now, we're just going to look through the cards and have to say that this one, for a first strike, the first alternative strike other than the one from the trial deck, is actually really, really good, because you can get 2 dominates off right immediately from the get-go. One from the strike skill if you manage to write out Shiranui or Boro, and one from this as well. So it's actually pretty well, horrific start for all the other players when they fight against Nubatama and so. Alright, moving on. So this is G-Guardian. G-Guardian for Nubatama. So what is it, Dempster?
So this is Rikudo Ninryu. Rokudo Ninryu, sorry.
Roku.
No, Riku. Yeah, it says Rikudo Ninryu.
Yeah.
Geho Rakan. So this is the G-Guardian. I believe everyone knows what it is about. So it's a Dominate. It's a G-Guardian with the Dominate skill. When this unit appears on the Guardian circle, you may pay the cost, which is Counter +1, Soul +1. If you do, choose one of your opponent's Grade 1 rearguards in the back row, dominate it, and move it to your Guardian circle.
Oh, it's this guy.
Yeah, and during the battle, it becomes your Guardian. It's treated as your Guardian. So if your opponent has any guard slasher, it can slash that dominated unit as well. So which is very scary, because it says this is Grade 1. Any Grade 1 in fact. So imagine if your opponent, let's say, if your opponent is a Brian and he calls out Lavinia for some odd reason, you can dominate it and shift it so he doesn't get the bounce back to his hand. You won't get the PG skill, but hey, he has one PG to work, one less PG to work with as well. Why not?
Yeah, and he loses the chance to send it back to the deck using like Glorious Raining as well.
Exactly. No, you won't be able to use that, but just so happens if it's on the field.
That's true. Alright, so the next card that I have here in my hand right now, you guys can kind of see right now. So this is Stealth Dragon, Utsuroi.
Yeah, Utsuroi.
I can read, guys. I can read.
Cap has it.
So this is your perfect guard for Nubatama that you wanted here. So Sentinel, the second skill is that when this unit appears in the Guardian circle from your hand, you may pay the cost, which is one card from your hand. If you do, choose the unit that's being attacked, and for the battle that unit cannot be hit. Now the third skill is where it makes and breaks for most Sentinels these days, because from the drop zone. From the drop zone, auto skill. So let me just try to find the start of this. So alright. So during your turn, when dominated unit attack hits the Vanguard, you may pay the cost, which is choose another unit named Utsuroi from your drop zone and send it to the bottom of the deck. If you do, add this card to your hand. So you pay that cost and add this card to your hand. So basically this is your Ezra's.
Yes. Ezra's on Dominate.
Ezra's with Dominate in that regard. But basically Dominator you need to hit in order for you to fetch that. So do take note opposing players.
It does look a little like Genji too, by the way. So
do you see no Keno Kurai?
But he needs healing.
Yeah, he needs healing. We all need healing after Nubatama. So let's look forward to Bermuda Month in that regard. Alright, so are you ready to take your mask off and live free? Dempster? Because this is I don't know what's the title, but this is Amon's something, or Amon's but basically his name is Phonius.
Phonius, eh?
Yes.
Star Phonius?
Phonius, as well as the persona Phonius is.
Oh boy!
Almost Red Eye.
This is almost Red Eye Phonius. This is a very special kind of boy.
Oh boy indeed. So persona skill, I mean actual skill.
How much SP, by the way? What's the SP?
Counter +1 and choose one of your ray guards and add it to your soul. That's the SP. That's the SP cost. Alright, so it's once per turn X skill. So you pay that cost, which is counter +1, and choose one of your ray guards, add it to your soul. Then choose one of your own ray guards, retire it. Then once you choose your ray guards, then for every 5 cards in your soul. For every 5 cards in your soul, this unit gets +5k. And if you have 20 cards in your soul, choose 2 of your regards. Oh no, okay. Oh, I mixed up. So basically, The skill is that choose one of your opponent's your opponent chooses one of his own regards and retire it.
Okay.
Then for every 5 cards that you have in the soul, this one gets plus 5k.
Okay.
If you have 20 cards in the soul, your opponent chooses 2 of their regards, retire it. 2 of their own regards and retire it. Then, if you have an Amon Heart for the turn, this unit gets plus 1 critical.
Oh my
I can hear you laughing now.
Take your mask off and live free.
Where's my
Find yourself in the debris. Okay.
Save me from this thing, please.
If you okay, I mean, so this is a very, very, very threatening card, very good card actually for regulars.
Yes.
So come on, for not just Amon. Think of other decks that can use this.
Yeah, it's
because you only get the critical if you have an Amon Heart.
Yes.
Everything else still pulls through. So you can still counterblast 1 and choose one of your cards, put into soul, and you can force your opponent to retire if you got 20 cards. You retire up to 3 cards if you have 20 in the soul or more.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
And that's not without Armor Heart. Armor Heart just gives it 1 plus 1 critical.
And you still don't need to flip.
You don't need to flip for double IOC. You don't need to.
You can't flip at all.
Yeah, you can't flip at all. So bye bye GBE.
Bye bye.
Not that you're useful to begin with. Yeah. That's pretty much all the plus. This is what I got from the double twin 4 pack that you guys have seen earlier, but. We've moved on. That's all the force that we have here, except for this one, which is the reprint.
Yep.
So this is actually a reprint for Stealth Dragon Shiranui.
Yep.
So this is actually a reprint of the one that came out in the Technical Booster 01, Reckless Rampage.
Correct.
So basically, we go through the skill as per normal. So the first skill is Vanguard Circle, counterblast 1. So when you're doing your turn, when your G, you're on top now. During your turn when your G unit strikes, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your opponent's regards and bind it face up. So that's where the bind zone comes from.
What?
Well,
okay, that makes sense.
You remember it was originally all about binding.
Yes.
So like as if it wasn't obvious enough that the bind zone is right next to the deck.
Yeah, that's true. Anyways, continue on. So you bind one of your opponent's regards. Then your opponent chooses one of his own cards in his hand and discard it.
Yep.
Then at the end of the turn, return all cards bound by this effect back to their hand. So alright. So then that's the first skill. Apparently they swapped it around. So now the GB2 is actually at the bottom. Okay. So the GB2 skill Vanguard on the Vanguard circle. So during when this unit attacks, if you have equal or more
cards than your opponent's hand?
Equal or less actually. So
equal less.
Equal or less cards than your opponent. For the battle, this unit gets plus 5k 1 critical.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's Shiranui or that's the original Shiranui as opposed to Shiranui or Boro. So it's actually more defensive as compared to the offensive Shiranui with the dominate ability, Shiranui or Boro. So that's the I can imagine people just mixing the two. Although I do imagine people actually mixing After Image and dominate together. So that would be a very deadly combo to try and capitalize on in that regard. So, but yeah, that's pretty much all the force that we have here. There's other reprints, there's other force that you go there. So once again, do check the links in the description below for our booster pack so you guys can see all of the all the other nya that we didn't get in this very small, very dinky nya.
Yes.
So, alrighty. So, with all that said, if you guys want to get VG-G-BT11, it's available right now in Japanese. English, you have to wait a couple more months in August because next month they're actually releasing Bermuda Triangles in the same month, both English and Japanese. So I'm actually kind of excited for it. We're actually gonna probably dub it as Bermuda month. July is Bermuda month. We'll try to do something special. If we cannot, then we will see how it goes from there. But other than that, if you like what you see here on Castaway Vanguard and want to support the show, and like what you see here, do consider subscribing to this here Castaway Vanguard and also ring the bell so you can actually keep up with all of our uploads, both regular and impromptu. Same time also follow us on all of our socials. So Facebook Castaway Vanguard, we're on Twitter VGS, we have a blog CastawayVanguard.com where you can see the deck not deck profiles. You can see deck profiles, yes, it's over there. You can also see the booster pack, you can see all the other stuff that we actually do over there at CastawayVanguard.com. At the same time also do join us on Discord as well. If you want to talk to us a bit more casually, we're there on most nights. So you can actually go there, say hi, you can talk a lot and say hi to all the regards because they are very fun. And you guys are our fans, so that's why we call you guys regards. And at the same time also, if you like what you see here on Castaway Vanguard and want to support the show directly, do consider supporting us on Patreon. The links are all in the description box below. So with all that said, while Dempster decides to go there, and I'm probably going to sing more Persona 5 stuff there. So thank you guys again for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!